Hello everyone, my name is Amy and I am the Black Cat Stitcher here on YouTube and on Instagram. And this is my Flosstube where I talk about my hobbies, knitting, cross stitch, etc. But today it's focused on cross stitch because I haven't knit in a hot minute, to be honest. But this is the final installment of the race to the wedding because I have finished the gift that I'm going to be giving my brother and future sister-in-law for their wedding. And from here on out, I'll have more than one project to show you for my videos. So we're going to talk a lot about plans at the end, but for right now, we're just going to show the grand finale. This is Narcissus by Whoopicat on Etsy. It is based on a chart or an illustration by Mary Golay. And I finished this yesterday. And I was going to finish it on Sunday and film a video for y'all for my end of April wrap up, but I decided to delay my video until I finished it. And I wasn't going to finish it on Sunday because I ran out of the final thread that I needed, and that was this blue color here. I ran out of that on Sunday, and I went on a road trip on Monday to get the final color and finish it yesterday. So now here after work, I am, filming my update video a couple days later than I had intended. But instead of just sitting and pouting about not being able to finish my project on Sunday, I decided to spin my tiny decisions wheel to decide which of the next flowers I'm going to start. And this flower will be for me, and I'll be framing it and putting up in my bedroom along with all the other flowers that I've collected from Whoopicat on Etsy. So I will insert the video here of me screen recording the spinning of the tiny decisions. Okay. Hopefully I paused enough, but if not, I will put a picture here of what the project that was chosen looks like. This is, what is this called? It is called chrysanthemum? No, it's not chrysanthemum. One second. It is Carnation and Clematis. And I did about just over 300 stitches on it on Sunday night. And this is, I'll get a little backing here. So this is all I got. I got some 310 and this 712 was cream color. But that I'm going to keep working on, I think, for a little bit until I reach my usual 1,000 stitch goal, for, a new start. That's usually when I start something, I try and do at least 1,000 stitches on something. So I'm going to do 1,000 stitches on that, and then I'm going to pick up my museum shelf, which is artwork by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and start working on my page finish. And after that, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to go back to my normal rotation. And for those of you who haven't watched me for a while. I'm going to fill you in on what my normal rotation is. My normal rotation is I have a focus project that I am working on, but I also have usually 2, maybe 3, like this month of May, we have 3 goals for WhipGo, but usually 2 WhipGo goals just to spice it up a little bit and allow me to, switch out my projects. And usually my WhipGo goals are to do 1,000 stitches on a particular project. And once I've reached the 1,000 stitches on those 2 extra projects, I pick up my focus project and keep going on that until it's finished. I kind of mixed up my WhipGo board, and I made one final slot a finish for Narcissus, which I have checked off. And then the remaining slots that haven't been called or the goals on which haven't been finished already, I am, excuse me, get out of the trash, sir. Thank you. Sorry, my cat's digging put his head in the trash can. But yes, I've randomly selected, my old rotation of projects, some $1,000 or 1,000 stitch goals. I believe got You Belong to Me by Long Dog Samplers, QS Grace Faces by Josephine Wall, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I've got 1,000 stitches on my new start here, which I have. I've got another new start goal. I'm going to start a Christmas present project for both my cousin and my brother. It's here. This is, I believe, Yippee-Ki-Yay by Stitchman Darcy. I'm going to do that one twice. And then one more goal, I believe, was Rosina Dizery, I believe I put on there, which is by ABC Works. And the others are escaping me, but there's a couple more that I put on my board to work on. And in my next video, I will show you, I believe I'll try and do, you have to remind me because I might forget. But I'm going to try and do a kind of whip parade because I didn't do one at the beginning of the year when I restarted my Flosstube videos after I moved, because I was planning on focusing solely on that one project until it was done. So there was no point in showing off whips that you weren't going to see for several months. So next month, at the end of May, I will be doing my whip parade to reintroduce you to all of the other projects that I have in my rotation. And I have already chosen a focus project. This is Horse. It is by Light Unicorns Designs on Etsy. And I believe I'm about 80% done with this whip. So it'll be a pretty easy finish if I focus my attention on it. And after I finish that one, I'm going to, I think, spin my Tiny Decisions wheel again. Mostly because, honestly, a lot of my other whips are similarly not close to a finish. I think the closest that I have to a finish is my Ink Circles Elemental Dragons Earth that I've been working on. That's pretty close to a finish, but I'm seeing that kind of as part of a series because I plan to do all 4 of them on funky fabrics with funky colors. So even if I finish one of them, it's still not a completed whip. So I am going to, keep I'm going to start the next in the series and still keep all of them in the same project bag. So, you know, it's not really that close to a finish. But yeah, I'm going to finish Horse, and then I will spin my Tiny Decisions wheel to come up with my next focus project. And yeah, I'm really excited to be done. I gotta tell you, I love these flowers. They're not too confetti heavy. There's a lot of block colors, and the designs are absolutely beautiful. But I'm not meant to be a monogamous stitcher, everybody. Towards the end there, you know, I was very clearly losing my enthusiasm, because in the months prior to April, I had been consistently hitting the goals that I had set for my daily goals that I set for myself. Normally it's a daily stitch goal, which was about 500 stitches. And I was faithfully meeting that goal, unless I had, you know, plans or a life to attend to outside of cross stitching, which then I realistically knew I wasn't going to meet that goal. But if I had time to sit and stitch for the evening, I got the 500 stitches done, and probably even more than 500 on most weekends. So, but in April, slowly but surely, towards the end, I was consistently not meeting that goal. So it took me a little longer probably than it could have if I had, you know, been dedicated enough to my goal. And now that I've tried and kind of essentially forced myself to stitch on this under a deadline, even though I finished this, you know, not even close to the deadline. I far exceeded my expectations in terms of finishing this, but I definitely pushed myself a little too hard because, yeah, I don't see myself sticking to a 500 stitch per evening or per stitching evening goal because, yeah, it's exhausting and it's not necessarily all that fun. And I'm a goal-driven person, so, you know, I was hell-bent on reaching that goal every day. And yeah, some days it was a real struggle, I gotta tell you. Because, yeah, I think my stitching average on a day where I'm not forcing myself or, you know, doing it to meet an end goal in any way, I'm just doing it for fun situation, I probably would average about 200 to 300 stitches on a given weekday. Maybe I would do, I don't know, 1,000 on a weekend day. And that's if I don't have anything else to do on the weekend, to be honest. If I do have other, you know, activities that I'm participating in, then that's a definite no. But, yeah, not gonna do that again. And I don't think I see myself having any other gifts that I'm going to force myself to meet a deadline for. The other things that I'm stitching for as gifts for other people, aka the Christmas present that I'm going to be starting for my brother and my cousin, they'll get it for Christmas someday, but I'm not going to make it so that it's this Christmas, period, because no thank you. They'll get it eventually. I can buy them something else for Christmas or not, or give them a gift card if I don't get it done by this Christmas. So, but yeah, the wedding is a hopefully once in a lifetime gift. So I definitely have to reach the date deadline for that. But next step for this is I'm going to bathe it. I'm going to wash it and bring it to a framer, and hopefully I will be able to show you the framed project. Oh, speaking of framed projects, I have received back from the framer a couple months ago my aunt's Christmas gift that I'm going to be giving her. next Christmas. But that is not here presently. I will also be showing you the completed framed Christmas gift present for my aunt this next video. So yeah, I'm excited. I've completed my goal, and now I can actually, not that this wasn't fun, because it was fun, and I love this pattern, and I love these flowers. I just kind of went a little too hardcore, a little bit. So yeah, now that I have reached my goal, I can have fun again with my cross stitch and do whatever the F I want, honestly. So that is gonna be fun. So stay tuned, and next time I will give my whip parade, and yeah. Bye now.